For a daughter, his father name is the another name of love for her. So good evening, all of you. Today I am here in front of you for saying some words on my father. So I think whatever if we talk about father, so if we also thank to our father, so the thank you is very small word for whatever he does for us. And maybe he's not friendly with us, but he is very concerned about us. And most of the people are very friendly with their mother. They think that the mother is very important in our life. Yes, she is important, but I think the importance of mother we can only realize when he is alive and when he is with us. But the importance of father only we can came to know about when he is not there in our life. Then we know the importance of a father, but then we can't do anything for him. Most of the people, like if I talk about my father, so like I have one brother and we are 4 sisters, but my father never discriminated us. And when I was born, then at that time the society and my grandmother also used to taunt to my father that they are the burdens on you. Like my grandmother is like that, if they want she can also kill me. She has too much enmity with me. I don't know why, but she loves my brother. And today my brother's condition is like that. My grandmother is not alive, so she can able to see that what is now daughters are achieving. But my brother don't used to talk to my father since I think it is about 20 years, but he is not even talk to my father, because my father used to scold him that why you are not studying and what's the problem. So sometimes he used to beat him that you are the one brother, so you have to study. But he never listened to my father, and he used to argue with my father since when he is 10 years old. So at that, once my father has beaten him so much, so at that time, from that when he's 10 years old, he stopped talking to my father. And if today also he wants to say something or he wants to tell something to my father, he comes to me, because I am the youngest one in my family. So he come to me and told me any problem and say to me that go and tell your father. So I was like, he is only my father, he's not your father? So he was like, no, he's not my father. So sometimes if a father saw his children are saying like that, their children are hating him, so what he is feeling only he can understand, no one can understand. Because it is the relation of not only the you are meeting with the person, or it is the another level of relation. But my brother, I don't know, my brother does never understand his feeling. My father does everything for him. He has very like he does argue too much with my father, with us also. Sometimes that why you are supporting your father, why you love and care, you are showing love and care for father. If he is not well, sometimes he is suffering from fever at when he is COVID-19. So my brother is sir, COVID-19. He got affected. My brother got affected from COVID-19. My father says that no one like he was like quarantined for 14 days in my home. So no one going near my brother. But in night 2 a.m. I went to my brother and I was talking to my brother, and my father came and seeing from the window that how he is, but he is unable to go to near my brother because he know that he hates me too much. But then after that time, when I went to the after his room out, then I hold my father's hand and I say that come to with me, and then my brother is also saying that go from here, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to even see you. But I was say that why you are doing all these things, what's the problem? Then my father came to me and he was started crying that I don't know what's his problem, I does everything for my son. And then I and my father come downstairs, and he is saying that if the boys are like this, so it is very good that I have 4 daughters. It is better that I have no sons. It is I am very lucky to have 4 daughters like you. And if I have 4 sons, then what can they do me? I think they leave us on the road. So I don't want any son, and he support us very much. And if my brother also is in any problem, so he also support in any situation him indirectly, or because if my brother like sometimes he get like financially problem, so he give him money, but he always, my father gives me money, and I will go and give to my brother. And my mother, like I don't know what's the problem, but he also don't to talk to us in 1 to 2 years. He also he don't used to talk to us also. And he is separated from us too much. We are living in a home, but we are like, no, he don't used to talk to us. He is very separated. And so because I am very close to my brother, so I used to talk to him, and I was one time I also talked to him, but he's very separated. And my father, like, sometimes feels very unlucky to have a son. He said that maybe I have 5 daughters, have no son. So he said, I don't know why people say that having son is very lucky. So and my father has suffered very much for us. And because if I am standing in front of you today, so only from my father, and there are we can't even explain my father in words. So he's very important for me. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. First of all, I'd like to know that is this a real story? Oh my God. तो मतलब जैसे फिल्म की story. And perhaps you don't know, Sanaya, sometimes your father comes and wait outside of the office for you. Sometimes he waits for you here. Once, because of my mother's calls, it was a class going on and I gave you a sentence to write, and I thought to receive my mother's call, and I went outside. I saw your father. I said, Namaste, sir. He said, oh, I said that you can sit down in the office. He said, no, I'm waiting for Sanaya. Continue class, sir. When it will finish, then I will. He was waiting. I said, you can sit down. कहा नहीं सर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. मैं कहा ये देखो पापा वेट कर रहे हैं, और धूप में ऐसे हल्की हल्की धूप खड़े थे. मुझे लगता आधा घंटा वेट किया. देन व्हाट अ लकी, हाउ लकी यू आर एग्जैक्टली. सच में कभी कभी जब बेटे नालायक निकल जाते हैं तो दे आर रियली लकी टू हैव डॉटर्स, and they're unlucky to have sons. By the way,